Hello and welcome to my channel. Here's another one's gonna go in the frequently asked questions section playlist on my channel. I drew this up pretty quickly on Paint because I mean it's a simple little thing to explain, so a simple program like Paint will do just fine. Now what we mean by wax to wane in one night isn't the light shifting across the moon to make it wax to wane from wax to wane in one night. It is the moon rolling, say it's lit on the right side as it rose. Then throughout the nights at 15 degrees an hour roughly, the moon turns like a clock or cartwheels. So this would be moon rise and moon set, wax to wane in one night. Just simply because what we're seeing the moon roll, turn like a clock. Alright, so this is another northern hemisphere view here of what we're exactly seeing. This is not libration. Libration is 6 degrees maximum. We're looking, if you observe the moon 12 hours rise to set, you would see 180 degrees of roll. 180 degrees, why? Well, 15 degrees an hour times 12. There you go. 180 degrees. Simple as that. So I drew a little guy here, how his perception of the ground. Northern hemisphere, why we see clockwise, and southern hemisphere, why they see counterclockwise, or anti-clockwise, as they call it. So there is hemisphere-specific views of the moon normally. The moon in the northern hemisphere, before anything ever happened, the moon's been doing the same. That has not changed. It's our view of the moon. So just in these first two pictures, you see the guy in the same night, the exact same time. Northern hemisphere, he would see the moon like this. Southern hemisphere, he would see the moon like this. Exact same moon. This is just how they're standing on the planet, on the ball. Okay, so BBC has gone over this, explained it well. Eric has shown his videos, that video many times. Okay, it's a cut and dry, no ifs, ands, or buts. This is reality of the situation. This is why we see different hemisphere views. And as you can see, this view right here, this guy, at the same time, this guy would see the same thing just before moon set. Why would this guy see a southern hemisphere view when it should look like this for him? Because the moon rolled. Okay, now there are some instances where we're seeing slight variances of this, but we're just showing you this is what's going on. As things become more erratic with the planet, the wobble gets, and now, like I said, this is not wobble. This is the Earth turning on its axis that provides night and day, is turning you by the moon, because the moon only moves 6 degrees a night. You could do the work, the math, the simple arithmetic here. 28 days divided by 24 gives you how many degrees? No, 360 divided by 28 tells you how many degrees in one day of the moon's orbit around the Earth at the equator. How many degrees? So you cut that in half for a night, 12 hours. So you come up with 6 degrees. Alright? That's all the moon moves in the sky every night in its 28-day orbit, 6 degrees. So the moon is not going by the Earth. We are going by the moon as the Earth turns on its axis. And how? So we that explains right there why the moon should rise like this, and set like this, because the Earth is turning by it. The moon is on the ecliptic plane. It's not up in the north by the Polaris, the North Star, or whatever is the southern axis point in the southern hemisphere. The moon is not there. It's at the equator. It goes around the equator. Rise like this, set like this. But now, because the Earth tilted on its side, our point of view is changed. Now we see the moon cartwheel when it shouldn't be. I've gone over this in other videos. The one I just put out before this, Welcome to the Ecliptic Plane, I cover it as well. So we have attempted to show you multiple ways to explain this. So I'm not trying to talk down to anybody. I'm just saying, hey, we've broken this down for you guys so that you look at the different videos that I have available, so that you can find a way that best makes that aha moment click for you, because everyone learns a little differently. So we're doing different things. Well, me personally. All right. Obviously, you guys are going to have some more questions, so if I see a lot of it, I'll just make a video on it, because I'm having a lot of fun teaching you guys. I got some time this weekend, so I'm going to continue. All right. Just remember, knowledge overcomes fear. Don't let fear make your decisions for you. Have the knowledge to see through the fear tactics.